Hi there, my name's Aislinn Clancy. I'm a Kitchener City Council candidate for Ward 10. I was asked by 50 by 30 to talk a little bit about what I would do if elected as City Councillor to reduce carbon emissions and aim for that goal of 50% reduction by 2030. So some of the things that I think are possible is to improve the way we build. Yes, 49% of our emissions are transportation, so I'll get to that, but the other half are industry and residential. So I think the way we build could change. We know how to build better, and most cities are already asking for better building practices. In Toronto, for example, they require embedded carbon assessments, and they have higher standards for efficiency of the building. I'd also like to see kind of like in Vancouver, they've set benchmark timelines for phasing out natural gas. So I think as a city, we don't need to keep expanding our natural gas infrastructure. And we also have a utility, a natural gas utility, that we need a business model to shift toward renewables. And that could take a lot of shapes. I'm a real big heat pump fan. So I think, we could equip our service providers and our tradespeople to be prepared so that when your furnace dies, we have heat pumps on hand and we can make them accessible. I know the fees to get into something like that sometimes can be prohibitive. People don't have a lot of extra money. So that's where the city can provide a little bit of leverage, and maybe people could pay it off over time. And that way we can still have some income as a city, but we can make it accessible for people to make the right choice and choose a heat pump instead of a furnace. There's a lot of cold climate heat pumps that are really awesome. And the only thing you would require is a little baseboard heating for the extra cold days. Another thing that I think we could do, so not only having increased standards for new builds when it comes to embedded carbon, efficient building so that they stay warm in the winter and they don't leak, and then they stay cool in the summer. And we can make some of our heat pump accessible for low-income folks, and that's the justice part. A lot of folks who are seniors, who have health conditions, who are on disability won't have that extra money to pay for an air conditioner or a heat pump. And just saying, I don't think we need air conditioners anymore. Let's just do heat pumps and figure out how that can be the best option so that nobody gets air conditioning anymore, because it's very inefficient and it's not going to move us toward our goal. So yes, changing the way we build, changing the way, making it very accessible for people to make the right choices. And then our transportation. We don't necessarily build housing where people need them. I'd like to see more housing at Conestoga College. I've met so many students who are commuting really long distances to get to where they want to be. I know we need a lot of nurses at Grand River Hospital and St. Mary's. How could we build close to where people work? And also, I'd like to see us improve our active transportation. So yes, connecting those bike lanes, but let's get people biking. I work with teens all the time. And the other day I had a teenager, and when I said, hey, let's get you a bike to help you go to school, he was like, amazing. So he's a low-income student who might really enjoy having a bike to get around. It would be good for well-being. It would help him get to school every day, and it can be a real way to combat poverty. If you go to a high school, one day I was at one last week, there's 1,800 people in 1,800 people in the building at Resurrection, and there was maybe 8 bikes, 10 bikes, and it was a beautiful day. So let's make it easier for young people to get on bikes, promote biking, thank you Working Center, and just build a culture of active transportation. Thanks so much, everyone. Vote Clancy on October 24th.